So use these tips, okay? Use these tips, frills, F-R-I-L-S, L-S. Hi everyone, I'm Teacher Kiran. Welcome to my show Tips and Tricks with Teacher Kiran. And today our focus is on email writing. Okay, for Paper 2 English, email writing is for part 1. Okay, let's look. Clearly, there are 3 parts in Paper 2. Okay, so my focus today is on the short writing, which is of A2 level. You are all advised to spend only about 20 minutes for this email writing, okay? Right. So let's look at the marking criteria for email writing. So as we know, there are 4: C, which stands for content, CA for communicative achievement, O for organization, and L for language. Okay, so for content, how to get marks for content? You need to read the questions. Okay, read the questions well and understand. Then you answer according to the question. For CA, what's important is your tone, whether it's formal, informal, and so on. For email writing, it should be very friendly, informal, and very straightforward. Okay, it's like talking to someone but in a written form. Okay, and O is for organization. Organization is how you organize your ideas. The flow must be smooth, okay, where you add some connectors, cohesive devices, and of course, at least a paragraph, okay. And L, of course, L is for language. You need to have proper grammar, vocab, and structures. But not to worry, email writing is of A2 level. That means of upper primary level. So you can all score 20 out of 20. Stay tuned with me. I'll give you the tips and tricks. So for each criteria, you get 5 marks. So a total of 20 marks for this. Okay, let's look at the question. Okay, this is how the question will look like in your exam. You received an email from your friend Shahina, who is planning a surprise birthday party for her mother. Hi, how are things? I hope you're fine. Anyway, next week is my mom's birthday and I'm planning a surprise party for her. It's my first time planning a surprise party celebration. I need your opinion on a few matters. What should I prepare for the event? Where do you think is the best place to have the party? Who should I invite? I'll be waiting for your reply. Take care and bye, Shahina. Okay, what should you do after you have finished reading the question? You need to study the question. You need to know where the content points are so that you can reply accordingly. Okay, so let's look. The ones highlighted are the content points. The trick is, or the tips and tricks here is to look at the questions, the WH questions. Those are the actual content points. Okay, what should I prepare? Where do you think is the best place to have the party? Who should I invite? Okay, for content elaboration, which is CA, you can add on a why, a reason. Okay, what should I prepare? And you give a reason. Okay, where do you think is the best place to have the party? You suggest a place and you give a reason. Who should I invite? As well as a reason. Include a reason. Okay, what about the R and the brackets over there? Now, the R stands for respond. It's good to respond. When someone speaks to you, someone asks you, hi, how are you? You respond. Okay, so the same goes to email. How are things? You need to respond. I hope you're fine. Anyway, next week is my mom's birthday and I'm planning a surprise party for her. How would you respond to that? Okay, so like every essay, email needs to have a proper introduction and a proper closure. Okay, so use these tips. Okay, use these tips, frills, F-R-I-L-S, L-S, for your email writing. F stands for friendly. So always remember to be friendly in your tone. Okay, be very conversational. Use contractions like I'm, won't, I've. Okay, the full term of I'm is I am, won't is will not. Okay, I've is I have. So You can use contractions for email writing, but not for the other parts of the essays. Okay? Expressions, you can use expressions for email writing like hi, wow, isn't that amazing, isn't that fun, to show how you feel. Okay, it's just like speaking to someone, teacher told you, right? Okay, and R stands for respond. You need to respond to the question so that you don't leave out any content points. Okay, and I, interesting. Make sure your email is interesting. Put some interesting information. Add some humor. Make it funny, right? Okay, and linkers. You need to have linkers or cohesive devices, where like besides, next, however. Okay, they are all mostly informal linkers. There are informal linkers for email. Okay, I'll share shortly. And sentences should be short. Okay, not too long, very simple, like how we speak to someone. Okay, straight to the point. Okay, I hope you can understand so far. Let's look at the sample answer. Hi Shahina, I'm fine. I'm excited about the party. Of course, I'll help you plan. Firstly, you should know what your mom loves. As far as I know, she is a fashionista. Oh, what a big word that is. Huh? Fashionista means someone who loves to dress up, who are very fashionable. Someone who is very fashionable, following the trend of fashion. So, let's plan a theme for the party. Perhaps the royal theme. Wouldn't that be amazing? All dressed like kings, queens and princesses. We can have the party at Bali Club near our house. The hall is air conditioned and the food can be catered from there too. Oh yes, let's invite all her good friends and some relatives. She loves being in the limelight, right? What's limelight? Limelight means the highlight. Okay, the person who loves attention, getting public attention. Okay, I'm sure she'll be over the moon. Let me know how I can help. Bye. Okay, the phrase over the moon here means very, very happy. Okay, let's look. Okay, the ones with the R meaning that you have already responded to the question. Okay, I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine. How's life? I'm fine. I'm good. I'm excited because she mentioned about the mother's birthday party. So I'm excited about the party. And she asked for some help. Of course, I'll help you plan. So you have responded. The best is to put the responses in the introduction. Okay, and then the middle is where you tackle all the content requirement. Okay, firstly here is a connector. Okay, it's a cohesive device. You should know what your mom loves. As far as I know, she is a fashionista. So, okay, so there's another connector there. Let's plan a theme for the party, perhaps the royal theme. So, plan a theme is the first content point. You have given the first content point and you elaborated it on the royal theme. Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, these phrases are the phrases that you can actually try to memorize and use for your emails, like isn't that amazing, wouldn't that be amazing, wouldn't that be wonderful, wouldn't that be great, wouldn't that be fun. No, there are so many that you can substitute the word amazing with so many other adjectives. Okay, all dressed like kings, queens and princesses. We can have the party at Bali Club near our house. So where? So content point number 2, where to have the party at Bali Club. Why do you want to have it there? Because the hall is air conditioned and the food can be catered from there too. So you have given 2 points. The first point is it's air conditioned, so everyone will be very comfortable. No one will get so sweaty and oily, right? Especially mom. Okay, and then the food can be catered there, so it's very easy, very convenient. Oh yes, let's invite all her good friends and some relatives. So who to invite? Content number 3, you have mentioned that. She loves being in the limelight, right? So I'm sure she'll be over the moon. Let me know how I can help. Bye. So you end with a proper closure. You don't have to elaborate too much for email writing. It's not a letter, it's an email. So you need to just answer what's asked and you give very simple elaboration. Okay, easy, right? You can actually score 20 out of 20 for this. Okay, the checklist. After you have finished, always check. Have you responded to the question? Have you responded in the intro. It's your content fulfilled. Okay, the ideas elaborated. Don't just mere mention points. Okay, you can elaborate in the same sentence. Is your email interesting? Are your ideas interesting? Okay, are they funny maybe? Okay, add some cohesive devices and a proper closure. Check on all this. Okay, so it's not very difficult. It's very easy. So I hope all of you can score for email writing. Okay, with that, thank you very much for following my lesson today, and stay tuned for more tips and tricks by Teacher Kiran. Thank you.